Well, as of today, Rob, the VHSL tells us that student athletes should be wearing their masks while they are competing. And I spoke with a high school football coach this morning for his reaction to this news ahead of their upcoming season.
I think like I mentioned to you earlier, I think if you talk to any coach or player right now, I think people are willing to do whatever they have to do to be out there and to be able to compete and actually participate in sports.
Manchester High School football coach Tom Hall shares his thoughts after the Virginia High School League announced school athletes should now wear a mask, not just on the sidelines.
As of yesterday, like if a kid was running a sprint or doing a particular drill, they could take the mask off.
Now the recommendation for most sports is to wear one during that sprint or drill. The VHSL issued the release following Governor Northam's announcement on new coronavirus restrictions. Students who were previously told to wear masks during the downtime of games and practices are now being advised to wear masks not only then, but while they're competing as well. This comes the same week as basketball tryouts in Chesterfield schools.
I had a couple kids in my first period who were basketball players, and I asked them, how it went yesterday, and they said it was a little rough. Which you can imagine. I mean, kids running up and down a basketball court with a mask on, it's going to be tough. It's going to take some time to get used to.
But Hall says tough is nothing new in 2020. And with football season just a couple months away, he says they'll do whatever it takes to keep the kids on the field.
I mean, we'll put hazmat suits on if we have to. I mean, it's to that point. I mean, we want the kids to get back. I mean, sports and athletics are such an integral part of a kid, their high school experience. And, we want the kids active. The more active you are, the healthier you are. And not just from a physical standpoint, but from an emotional standpoint.
And right now, Hall says he'll be on standby to see how the Chesterfield school system advises them to move forward. Right now, we already know that Henrico and Richmond Public Schools have already canceled their winter sports for the year. Now, the recommendation to wear masks during practice does not include several sports, and that includes cheerleading, gymnastics, swimming, and wrestling. Working for you in Chesterfield, I'm Shannon Lilly, CBS 6 News.